Hello guys and welcome yourselves back to another video. I know it's been a super duper long time since I made a video, but here we are. So I've been trying to come back to make a video since the beginning of the year, and as you can tell by your calendars, it is March. So I have no idea what I've been doing for the past 2 months. I've kind of been deliberating on it a lot, and I've just gotten to the point as to why. Why am I deliberating? Why am I putting it off? Why am I waiting to make a video? I should just make a video on whatever and just get slowly back into it, even if it's a little by little bit. So that is exactly what we're doing. As you can see, we are in the middle of a world that I've never shown you guys before. But why not? This is exactly how I started this channel back in the day. I started by doing a tour of a world, of a modded world that I'd not done any development with on camera, and that was my very first ever video. So we're going to do the exact same thing again, and I'm going to do it just to try and slowly get back into videos, and if I start, then hopefully I won't stop. So we'll see how that goes. First thing is first is we're going to sleep, and then we'll have a little quick tour around and I'll show you what I've been working on. So this here is a Bedrock edition server that I play half on the Switch, half on Windows 10. I'd like to play Java, but I play on this, well, it's not a server, it's a realm. I play on this realm with my other half, and she doesn't have a PC, she's got a Switch, so we have to play on Bedrock, unfortunately. We are looking to get another PC at some point so we can both play Java, but for the time being it is Bedrock. We've been playing it for a good part of almost a year now, so I've kind of gotten used to all the bad features and stuff. Well, not features, all the bugs. But we're getting parity updates coming, so it looks like that might be underway, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. But for the most part, Bedrock isn't too horrible. It's still quite enjoyable to play. There's obviously some issues, but not going to get into those today. I want to show you guys what we've been doing, what I've been working on, etc, etc. So when we start the video, we were down here, and this is exactly where I've been working. So I will show you that first, I guess. So what this is going to be is a storage system for our concrete. That shouldn't be in there. And it's also going to be all automated, and it's all going to fill up here, and each one of these indicates a double chest. My goal is eventually to fill each silo with concrete, because there's always a time where you're going through concrete or you need a different color of concrete, and it's such a pain to make. So I'm hoping I can get a bulk storage of a lot of this stuff, at least try and get it all to 2 lights at the very least very soon. But the way this works is, come on round the back here, I do actually have, I need to set the item filters up on these. This is what I need to do today. That's why I have comparators. But all the ice paths are in, all the water is in. All we need to do is place the comparators, and I'm going to get a bit of scaffolding and just climb up and do each one of these individually. Once they're done, I then have to fill them up, so I lock them. I think this one, I can't really see the hopper without breaking into the water here. Actually, might be able to break that one out. Yeah. There you go. So that gives you an idea of how much we've got in there. Okay, should have another red one in there, so I'm going to take one of these out. And we should. So it should be 41 items in this stack, plus 3 of something that's never going to go in there. Unfortunately, because I have been mining above this, stone has been falling into it, and I've not really realised, which is a mistake on my part. But we're going to fix that now. So if I put that red concrete in there, now that's going to be filtered for red concrete only. And we are going to test that out eventually, and I'll put all the rest of the comparators in and have all of these item filtered. So as you can see, there's a bit of an ice road going around the side here, and what that there does is, let me show you the kind of mechanism thing that I'm working on up here. So it's not pretty yet. I'm going to fill this in and make it look a little bit nicer. Not sure what I'm going to do here, but I'll figure something out. But yeah, so basically what happens is you stand here with your powder and then you just aim at the piston and you place and you just basically keep spam clicking it. It's the best way I found to do it on Bedrock. There's some like single way tutorials you could do, but what we tend to do is because we have the Switch account as well as the PC account, I can stand here on the PC and spam blocks, and we actually rubber band the controller and have it with a pickaxe just rubber banded, and as soon as a block comes in front of it, it's instantly mined and dropped. We have the haste 2 beacon as well, so it's even quicker, and the idea is it literally just drops down here and then into this stream here, and then this is just to align it so it goes over the edges here a little bit. I haven't got anything item filtered, so I can't show you it going around, but this basically just loops around, and this covers... Oh, we won't get out there, will we? So this just goes all the way around and covers everything. Another one here. So there's a little bit of cleaning up work to do here, and I'm going to make this look a little bit nicer up here. We're never going to be up here, but I don't know. Peace of mind sort of thing, you know? I don't want to do that. Right, come in here. And that literally just loops all the way around. So that comes all the way around, back here again. And if it missed any of the hoppers, it will just keep going around till it finds somewhere to go. I need to set up an item filter system or something that is going to... Basically, if a block goes in there that's not meant to be in there, it's not just going to circle infinitely. I have somewhere for it to go or something, or go into a storage thing. I don't know. I still need to figure that out. But basically, that's it. This is just for concrete. So you place the piston here. Redstone will go into the block, then activates this redstone line, which then activates the piston. I've also got redstone going under here, an observer here, so when a block passes over this, it will actually update and it will spit out a brand new block for me. And then I can just be restocked and stay here all the time. So I'm going to have a filling system for this somewhere. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I'll figure something out so we can have that filled up really nice. I might put a grey shulker box in there so it blends in a bit. And then this is the way up and down for a minute, which I still need to do a little bit of work on. But enough about that. That's what I'm working on at the moment. As you can see, I also have 2 polar bears here. We have ice all the way over there, so I thought, why the hell not bring them back? I brought back some rabbits and some other stuff, and I thought, why not bring the polar bears as well? And then we're going to start up like a little zoo sort of area somewhere and have like loads of different animals and stuff from all over. Get some pandas and parrots and whatnot, so that's going to be quite exciting. This is our enchanting table again. There's a lot of decoration needed to be done down here. You can see we're getting underway with it. Little bits are changing, little bits are happening, but I'm trying to get a lot of the machinery technical side built, and then just decorate around it really. That's kind of what I've been aiming to go for at the moment. This is our bed, this is our map. I think these are 3 out of 4. Oh, wrong one. I don't know if I've updated that one either. Yes, that's level 3 out of 4. We haven't gone for the full 4 out of 4. I mean, we could do at one point, but I like the 3 out of 3. I think the 4 out of 4 is just way too small on these things. And then we have a 1-to-1 level 1 scale map over here as well with all of our things. Does it show that? Doesn't show the glass. Doesn't update it. I did look at it. Yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't show glass on there for some reason. We got some bee bits over there, which I'll go show you. Down here is kind of just little aesthetic area. We got some places to throw things away that we don't want. Couple brewing stand, and then this is another staircase to outside the house. So this house, oh, pillager. These are our horses here. There's a little temporary stable for them. Big tree house there that my partner built, and then we've got the house that I built. This took me quite a long time. This is quite new for me. I'm trying to do bigger builds because I always do quite small ones, and this turned out pretty good. It's not too bad. It's a bit of a learning curve. There's some bits I want to change. I want to extend the glass here and here and sort of redo this little bit up here, so I don't think it flows very well, but it's a very good learning curve, and I think it came out pretty well the first time around, so I'm quite happy with it. I'm also now at fireworks. We got a couple animals and stuff over here. This is our initial starter mine. This is where we kind of lived, and we had our beds and stuff down in here, and we just basically did a load of mining and resource gathering when we started off. But yeah, it's not... Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Right. So that's all of that. I am out of fireworks again. Tell you what, let's go get a couple more. But yeah, so it's not coming along too bad. I think we've been playing on this world for maybe a month or so now. We just play occasionally in the afternoons, and sort of it's coming together as it comes. Wicked, gunpowder is exactly what I needed. And that'll give me 12 fireworks. That would be enough for a minute. So over here, tell you what, let's not even use the fireworks. So this thing here is really cool. This is going to break apparently in the parity update. But what this is, there's 2 stacks of sand blocks, gravity blocks in there, and they're kind of suspended in animation between 2 block states because of the stairs and the way they've been put in with pistons. I learnt this from Navy Nexus. Really good Bedrock redstone YouTuber. Really fantastic stuff on there. I'm building quite a lot of his designs at the moment because they seem quite efficient. He's done a lot of work on them. But basically what this does, I have no idea the logistics behind this, but you click this button, it pushes a piston, and you basically just go flying. If you didn't have a world height limit on it, I think it'd go up to about 600 blocks maybe. But yeah, for some reason it stops at 180 on realms. I don't think you can go much higher than that. Or you can't go that high that quick anyway. So over here is our bee section. So this is something that I've been working on, or finished just quite recently. Bumblebee was a new addition that I added the other day. I absolutely love him. He adds so much to this. But so this is literally just my bee room. So I've just got a bunch of bees in here. Every single one of them has a campfire underneath to smoke them out. The slabs on top stops the smoke billowing through, which was quite annoying if I'm honest. You see all the smoke coming through here now. And that's how the whole room would look, and I didn't quite like that, so I thought if I put that on top it keeps it all clean, and I can just come in here and harvest the honey automatically. I can also have access if I want to put them out for some reason. I don't know why I ever would. I've just done that one. Just relight him real quick. But if I ever needed to turn them off, then at least it's easy for me to get down under there and turn them off. That's my shulker box full of all my bee stuff, so I take that with me when I'm going out gathering hives. I need to fill all of these up a little bit more, because at the moment they've only got about... Some of them only have 1, some of them have 3, so it's very varied in between of what we have. There you go, we've got quite a few pop out. So some of them will fill up really quickly. I would like to automate this eventually. Beautiful bee up there, I absolutely love him. But yeah, so that was a start. You know, that's the first time I've ever played with bees, and I didn't want to just throw them straight into an automated farm that I've copied off of YouTube. I knew a little bit of an understanding about them, about the flowers and the campfires and shears and bottles and all that stuff and how to use it. So I kind of just made my own little thing for the time being, something that looks nice and still functions, and then I'll get around to an automated system at some point. This is just a little white dyed leather armor for a bee suit, you know, just to make it a little bit more fun and decorative. And these are our farms. So this is what my other half has built. She built all the farms up here for us, and she has been supplying us with non-stop food since we started, which I'm super grateful for, because I don't have to farm anything. I go out and I do a load of mining, I get a load of gold. Oh, hello. For the golden carrots, and she harvests all the carrots. So it's a bit of a teamwork thing. We do have quite a bit of gold now. I keep mining in the Mesa biome, so I've got quite a lot of that. This was for achievements. Scaffolding to world height, and then bounce off slime block. 30 blocks. So I think I did both of those in one, which is quite handy. What else have we got? I think that's mostly it for the most part. I've got some other little bits dotted about that I'll show you. So this was my original concrete farm. I'm building a little something here at the moment. This is a little side project that I'm going to get started on after I finish down there. But this is going to be a new smeltery, so it's going to kind of be a blacksmith. You'll come out the back door here. I don't know whether I'm going to keep this sort of design with the wood and the logs, or if I want to try and make it futuristic-y like I've done the house. I kind of want them to tie in together, but we're going to see where we go. So the idea that I have for this is the wooden path here will have a minecart on it. Minecart will drop down onto it, and then it's going to come across here. It's going to be a hopper minecart, and it will then fill up a load of blast furnaces and cookers down here, so we can do meat and everything, and it should smelt all up real quick. So it'll do the loop, fill up all of this stuff here, and then it'll come up here. This is just something that's going to be a little bit more fun than a loop. Well, it's still going to be a loop, it's just going to be a fun loop. And then you kind of drop down here, the minecart hit that wall, drop down here, and then carry on and keep going around. It'll just keep dropping until you switch the rail off, and it should just land and then stop. That's the plan anyway. We'll see if it works or not. And I'm not decided what kind of building I want to go for there yet. So that's still work in progress. Like I threw together last night. This here is my old concrete farm. So what I do is I put all the concrete that I wanted in there, and it'd feed into this dispenser, and it'd work exactly the same. So it'd be power this. This block here will power this redstone, which will power that piston, and it will also power this dispenser. And I just stand here, spam the blocks. And it used to be that it would get to here, and then all these pistons here would push it over, and it would make a sheet, and I'd just come and mine the whole thing. That was alright, and it would like all just flow down into this thing here, into a chest, and it worked very well when you're playing single player. But the easiest way to do this is with two people. We don't have any TNT farms or TNT chambers that we can build on Bedrock at the moment, because it's just like that. Pistons don't work and nothing else works, and zero ticking doesn't work properly. So unfortunately we got to make the best of it, and I found the best of it is just using two accounts, one for placing, one for mining. So we swapped it up, so the other account sits here with the rubber banded controller with a pickaxe, and as soon as they grow out they just get mined instantly. Really good system. What else have we got? So that's going. So that's what the concrete thing's replacing. It's all going to be automatically sorted and stored. Over here I have zero tick farms that I built from Silent Whisperer. Currently cactus is not working. I need to figure that one out. Sugarcane works really well though. So basically all you do here is you're using chunk loading, and these are my chunk borders. So you can see here, this is inside one chunk, this is another chunk, and here's the corner of it. So in here, when I hit this detector rail, I'm inside this chunk. And once you're inside the chunk, it loads to the next chunk over. The way I built this, or the way this is built, is the pistons are in one chunk. The sand blocks are in a different chunk. So we have. Let's see if we can find our markers. Yeah, so our markers are here. This is a corner of a chunk. So this whole farm is built into split across two chunks on a border. So all the pistons are in one chunk, so they're loaded no matter what side of the line we are over there. But as soon as we come over, it pulses the redstone, and the delays just enough that it pulses out the bottom ones as we deload the chunk, I think. So it doesn't actually break the sugarcane underneath it, and then the pistons at the top fire a bit quicker. So they'll break off the top ones every time we hit that thing. It'll break it off while we've got the chunk loaded, drop them all into the water stream. Then we go back. As we're going back and unloading this chunk, it will then quickly push the blocks back and forth, which gives you the zero tick almost speed that you get on the Java edition. It's super crazy, but the delays are all here set up in a certain way for a reason. There's also observers to give it a double pulse, so it'll push it out and back really quickly. And that's how we zero tick sugarcane, and this should work the same, but it's not working the same at the moment. I don't know why it's different heights, so that needs to be fixed and sorted out at some point. That's another thing that I'm working on. There's always stuff to be working on. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this area. We haven't done a too crazy amount over here yet. I'm trying to grow up a load of bamboo over here because I kind of want to make a nice river theme thing. And here are my wood farms, my tree farm, sorry. So in here, this is the first one that I've done. So I've done like little perimeters for them all. But this is the first one I've actually done a little bit of a design on, just to sort of make it look a bit rustic. I absolutely love it. I will be doing it on the rest of them in time. I will decorate them. I still have 3 more to build. But I couldn't find anything better than that. I didn't want to... I don't like watching YouTube videos and taking too many tutorials. I kind of want to just try and build on myself and see what I can come up with. Obviously I use tutorial for the elytra launcher because I need to save myself on fireworks. We use so many fireworks on this world. And gunpowder is not an easy thing to get in Bedrock. I am in the works of building a creeper farm, but it's going super slow. Super slow. Right, so let's just quickly grab this and a couple more bits of paper, and I just want to show you a little bit of our nether and what we've been working on over there. Got a couple of interesting bits. We are going to be working on a bigger nether hub at some point, but this is all coming in time. It's kind of just a step in progress. I literally only just put that beacon down yesterday, so we're slowly gathering progress. So this is our end at the moment. We've got a lot of ice roads set up. This one here leads to an outpost, which may or may not be broken. It still needs a little bit more testing. Also leads to a jungle down here, I believe, and maybe something else, I can't remember. This one here leads to our Guardian Temple, our closest one. I'm going to be building a farm there as well. Again, like that's the kind of farm I'm going to use the tutorial for because I have no idea about Guardian spawning. And then we have off this way is our village and our end portal, and then off that way is our Mesa biome. Mesa biome is super quick to get to. These ice roads are amazing. And then the only other place I've actually done any work is the village. We've got a mine shaft over in the Mesa, but other than that we haven't really done too much. It's kind of just been resource gathering and trying to build that house. That house took me a good couple days. Like I said, I don't play too much, a couple hours in the evening, so I don't have a huge ton of progress, but we're getting there. This way here. Oh, I don't know how I missed that jump there. I could just fly into this, but these are all my librarians. So I've got quite a few good ones in here. I've got about 3 mending guys, if I'm correct. Thorns 3, Unbreaking, Sharpness. He also knockback, Thorns, Law. So we've got a good variety. I've got another Unbreaking guy here. They're quite expensive for some of them. No, they're all gone. There you go, mending guy there. He's quite expensive. I got one that does it for about 10. Got blast protection. We got pretty much everything we need here. We need to set up a proper trading hall at some point. And I am trying to build on this village. Here's a sort of a mock layout of a building that I want to do. But again, this is all resource gather heavy that I need to go and start getting resources for and concrete. I also put a farm over here as well. Got tons of wheat here that I need to steal still. But yeah, there's bunny rabbits as well, which keep stealing my bloody carrots. As you can see here. They nibble away at my carrots, which is why they're never ever grown whenever I'm over here. I'm not bothered. Like I said, I don't have to worry about food, so I am all happy with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to get another video done and sort of record something. And just kind of show you guys what I've been doing rather than sitting here and going, oh, I'll make a video when I've got something to make it on. I just want to make videos again. And I'm just going to start doing it. And if they're terrible in the beginning, they're terrible. And I'll learn as I go on. I feel like I've been having such a high expectation to produce really good quality videos again, like I got to the point of. I wouldn't say super high quality, but they were much better than what my videos were in the very beginning. And then I'm like, do I go back to modded and do videos on that, or can I just do it on Bedrock or whatever? Like, do I do other videos? I've been just wrapping my head around it, and I got to the point where I'm like, nope, enough is enough. Just make a video and see how you get on. I don't know why my eyes keep disappearing. Just keep blinking. Unless it's a feature that I just blink. But yeah, so here I am, video. It is what it is. Hopefully I get better. Hopefully I do more, and hopefully I start coming up with things that I can actually make videos for you guys for. But it's nice to be back. It's nice to be recording again. It's nice to be sat in this chair and have that mindset back on. And I cannot wait to do more videos. It might take me a bit of time to get there, but we'll see what happens. I just thought I'd give it a go and see what happens. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm sorry if I've been rambling or anything. Again, I will slowly progress and get better over time the more I do. It's very difficult to get back into it once you've stopped. But thank you all for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.